welcome to my channel where we do all things planning for this upcoming week. And yes, this is my passion planner. It is the small size with a Monday start. I will be honest, I just really love having Saturday and Sundays together instead of separated. That's why I have this one. So anyways, as you can see, I have so many post-its for all the things that are happening this week. It's just the greatest way that I've found to be able to know what's happening without having to add anything before I'm ready. And these are the stickers that I'm going to be using. It is from one of Happy Planner's latest release. And with that, I'm actually going to maybe add some of these. I don't know yet that I got. Let's see, who knows. And then of course I have my icon stickers that I am still very much obsessed with and use them every single week. But with that, I actually have these others that are freebies and little decorations that I also got when I got my icon stickers. So excited about that. And then this tiny little washi tape. And of course, I have my Make ID label printer that I pre-printed some titles. They are basically my go-tos for every single week, but obviously I needed to have them. So first things first, obviously, is we're gonna go ahead and white out some of these sections because I am actually going to be using some of the stickers that kind of act as a washi tape from that sticker pack. I definitely don't need to do so much whiteout just because it is an actual sticker and they are not as translucent as normal washi is, but I still want to be able to cover it just in case because I do really want to see the colors instead of seeing that black outline underneath of it. So I'm gonna be using this, obviously incorporating a little bit more of that washi tape as well. So let me just go ahead and get that done. Okay, now that all the basics are done, let's get to the actual planning part. And yes, even though, and I kind of wanted to share this a while ago and I kind of totally forgot, so I'm going to talk about it today. So one of the things about my videos, I know that I do, speed up during this whole process because trust me, if I were to just make it my speed, this video would be at least an hour just because I am very picky when it comes to my lines. I want to make sure that it's pretty, it actually has all the information, so sometimes my brain is thinking as I'm doing all of this and making sure things are in the correct spot, or I'm actually adding what I'm supposed to be adding for my week ahead. But here's the thing, you can always pause these videos and do it actually with me, whatever it is that is on your schedule, whatever it is that you want to do. Honestly, like, just because I'm speeding up does not mean that my plans and me having this planning session goes that fast. Trust me, if it was, it would be absolutely incredible. But don't be afraid of using your time to be able to be creative, to be able to actually sit down and plan out your week, trust me, the time that it takes for you to do this now is actually going to save you so much more time later during the week, because you already scheduled everything out, because you know actually where your time is being spent and how you can use it more effectively, instead of just scrambling around where it could actually end up using more of your time, rather than making sure that, okay, I know what's happening today, I know when to do certain things, and I know that it's being used correctly and to my advantage. So even though you might think that this is happening super fast, there's a lot that happens behind the scenes, aka all of those post-its. They're just accumulated throughout my weeks to be able to make sure, again, that I know exactly what's happening, so that this hour that I spent doing this actual planning is spent well throughout my week, because I actually know what's happening and I actually can use my time more wisely, rather than, more wisely. I don't even think that that's a thing. I'm just gonna say, use my time wisely instead of just, again, scrambling around, because that's gonna use up more of your time than the time that you're spending doing your actual plans for the week. So anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead, add in the rest of my things for the week, because I am so excited. There's so many new things happening this week that I am just super pumped to share. Obviously, I'll be sharing a lot more about all of that on my Instagram, which is Actively. It is the same name as my YouTube here, so you can always look me up, see what's happening on that side, because trust me, Monday is going to be an absolute, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so amazing. So anyways, I won't spill the beans over here, I'll spill it over on my Instagram. So let me just go ahead and finish this up really quick. go into these bottom sections. So the bottom right section is actually where I write down my quote of the week, and this week's quote is, "No one can give you what you want but yourself." And it is so freaking true. Every single time I've read that, ever since adding this into my planner, or actually onto my Pinterest that then I added into my planner, it is so absolutely true. Like, you can dream all you want, you can, cast it as a vision, you can cast it as a goal, but if you don't actually do something about it and actually put it into action, put some time, effort, whatever it is that it needs into it, you're never gonna get it, or like it's never gonna happen, because honestly the only person that can provide that for you is actually yourself. So whenever you have those doubts and want something so desperately for yourself, just make sure that you are, actually doing something about it instead of just continuously dreaming about it, because trust me that you can. And I totally believe that everyone can live that awesome life if they just go for what they want. So anyways, let me just go ahead and finish up this quote. So for this bottom left section is actually where I'm going to add my tracker. I love that Passion Planner, and that is the planner that I'm using, obviously, has already these lines, because creating a tracker out of it is way easier than me trying to come up with something. And I've definitely in the past printed out trackers, but then it just gets real chunky in one section of my planner, and then it's really tough to be able to write and do all the things that I want to do. So utilizing this spot kind of with what it already has, but just making it unique and to what I need, is just absolutely amazing. So over here, gonna add in my tracker, so let me get to it. Okay, let's go into my 3 favorite sections. I mean, let's be real, everything is my favorite section, and I'm gonna say it every single time, but I love being able to, what I'm doing now is actually using one of these bigger stickers to be able to write my gratitude, one thing a day that I'm grateful for. And the practice that I actually do with that is trying not to repeat myself, because at the end of the year I actually write down all of those things that I write 365 reasons to be grateful for. They're in my back pages. If you haven't checked out how I set up my planner, highly recommend it. It is one of my YouTube videos, and it kind of explains it a little bit more, but it is so awesome to, let's say in the middle of the year or at the end of the year, or whenever I need like a little pickup, I can always go into those back pages and take a look at all the things that I'm grateful for. And it's awesome to be able to focus on the positive rather than, all the negativity, because there's always going to be negativity, but if we can find the positive in everything, trust me, it's just going to be way better than anything you could have imagined. It just makes life easier and simpler and more positive and inspiring and uplifting, and I could use all the words. Trust me, it's just an amazing exercise. And obviously I've been talking through all of this that I skipped over. I added in my goals, I'm adding in my to-dos. These are just things that I love being able to add every single week, just because it does lessen the, overwhelmed sensation of having so much to do. So I like to break those up, and obviously I am always going to be working on some goals, so having them in a spot where I can definitely take a look at them is so helpful to remind myself of the hard work that I'm doing, the time, the effort, all the things that I'm putting into what I desire for myself. So those are my 3 favorite sections. So once these are done, now we're gonna have some fun with some stickers. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And here is the final layout. I kind of love focusing on one color and making it like the thing of the week. I think I'm gonna keep doing that because I feel like it's just more cohesive and prettier to look at, or more easy on the eyes. Who knows? Let's see how it goes. But for now, freaking love it. And hopefully this was inspiring for you to also plan out your week. And hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you here for another video very soon. Okay, bye.